Hello everyone and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 5 of the Rigger Ridge series. In the last episode, we finished constructing this water diverger. We set up the medium water storage tank, and we started getting rid of all of these berries. In today's episode, we're going to be hopefully getting up to 300 science, and then getting the smelter set up and continue expanding the colony. We also had quite a shortage on workers in the last episode, although now we have 5 babies and only 2 vacancies instead of, I think it was 7 or 8 that we had last time. So this will hopefully solve that problem, and we could probably start the episode off by getting a little bit more housing set up. We'll get one of those placed right here, and then we also need to worry about their well-being a little bit. We can probably get another campfire, so we'll extend the path over here, and then just, you know what, let's do 2 campfires. We're gonna go crazy. Look at that, it is insanity. 2 more of those. We could probably get a some rooftop terraces put in, although, because those can only go on top of roofs, obviously, but I just don't want to like cap all of this necessarily to only be this tall. It is the next day, and it looks like we have enough science to finally get the smelter. Let's put that bad boy right here. We have enough gears. We're running a little bit low on planks, and we have plenty of scrap metal, so we gotta make sure. Oh, we can prioritize these by haulers, which is excellent. And we have enough. We have 4 out of 5, and as soon as we get this smelter built, then we can start looking at getting these. Oh, it takes 400 science. Yikes. It's a little bit more than I was hoping, but I mean, we've got 300 science in just a few days, so we should be able to get 400 in a similar amount of time. In terms of the beaver's well-being, it still looks like we're short on wet fur, so, well, I was going to say we could expand the showers over here, but we need some platforms to place, which take planks, and then we also need planks for the showers. So we're gonna hold off on that for now, because I guess we're almost done. How fast we can make these? 1 every 1.3 hours, 17 hours. So theoretically they're making what, 13 or 14 planks a day? It's not too bad. So now I guess we can set it up. So let's just do 3, since we might as well, and then get those 3. And now that we have all the planks in here, it's okay if any extra go in there. And now we're just waiting on scrap metal, I guess. That's already bumped up. We have 2 unemployed beavers. What the heck? Let's get 1 in here. Let's expand this. Let's just do 8. Because we have this guy. This guy is always the the extra. But now we're really close. In fact, they might. Oh well, they're probably just gonna place it here and then be done for the day. Yeah, that's understandable. 17-hour day is pretty long. We're going to place the final house up here, and we can still keep going this direction, which we will do at some point. So I realized that we rearranged the jobs, I think in the last episode, where we actually got rid of quite a few farmers. So we're gonna pump that down and get that back up. And now we have a smelter. Excellent. We can prioritize that. It's running at 94% efficiency since we have these windmills. We could probably... We're not making gears. I guess we don't really need gears quite right now. I do normally like stacking these up, but we'll not make them right now since it requires planks and also it draws from some of the power. Yeah, now we're down to 19% efficiency since these windmills aren't going. So now that we don't have windmills running, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of these and place in another lumber mill. We do have an okay amount of lumber or amount of planks, but I do think it would be good to have the ability to produce a lot more. And then what we also need to do, get a couple, well, get at least one more of these windmills set up for when the wind does start blowing, since I think this is only running at like 94% of the power needed when this was running. And this guy had to run all the way up here to sharpen his teeth. And I'm pretty sure that this guy, he's working at the lumberjack flag down here. So let's get another teeth grindstone set up right here. Just takes logs. We can get that. That'll happen after this. Okay, this is almost done. Oh, and it's gonna be finished just in the nick of time. Getting close to the 400 science that we are looking for. Then we can start making this. So it's a 5-to-1 ratio in terms of planks to metal blocks. And we're gonna need 5 in this direction and 6 in this direction, going right here through here. So that means we only need 11 metal blocks. Need 55 planks, which is a little bit more. And there's a bad tide approaching. So we have 3 days to make all the resources and to construct all of this. It's going to be cutting it a little close, as long as the wind keeps blowing for at least a portion of the time. That should help. Yeah, I was debating whether I wanted to make the gravity batteries first or set up these contamination barriers, but I think the clear winner is the contamination barriers, because having the gravity batteries would help stabilize the whole power grid, but it takes a lot of resources to put into it in the first place. And here we just reached the science necessary, so we'll unlock this and we'll put all of that right here, and we'll watch them start going to work on all this. So we'll see how they are doing in a day or so, because that's going to be using up all the metal. At max efficiency, this makes 1 metal block every 4 hours. So we're making 4 per day, assuming it has all the power, but 58% only making like 2 a day. Although they already made almost 5 of these. Now it's just in less than a day. Planks are going to be close. I think this whole thing is going to be pretty darn close. I absolutely need to remember to lift this up and lower this before the Badtide hits. We're back to 6 job vacancies. That's the wrong thing. Let's see. Yeah, all the beaver babies are pretty young, so be a little bit till we get some more workers. That's okay. They're really, it's just the haulers. So all the more important jobs are all filled. Oh wow, they're making really good progress. So we just have 3 of them left, and we're just waiting on mainly some metal blocks. We got the wind blowing right now. As soon as we get these, constructed, then we can unpause this gear workshop, start saving up some gears, and then we can get at least 1 gravity battery. I'll want to get quite a few. We'll start with 1. Oh, did they finish it? Wow, that was quick. It wasn't really, didn't end up being that close. Still had another day and a half left. So now that we got that, can unpause this and attempt to share the power from 1 lone beaver in this power wheel to power all of this stuff. It's going to be at like 10% of the power needed. So it's almost the end of the day. Let's pause all these water pumpers. And now, well, first let's lower this. Lower that to 0.5. It's spilling out here. So they're spilling out over here. Now we got this raised up. Looks like it's working pretty well. So we'll see how these contamination barriers hold up. Excited to see how it goes. We are probably going to lose some green space over here, but as long as they're not contaminated, that's really all that matters. And then we have just so many potatoes, and we still haven't even harvested them all. So we're going to switch one of these rows for a sunflower row. And the Badtide has started. You can see, drats, it does spill out. Just a little bit, but it is enough. So maybe if I want to, oh man, it's creeping in a bit. Can we get rid of this? Yes. We're gonna do this. See if once we get rid of that one, we can place this here, and that will be enough. I'm surprised. Oh, they can reach it from this direction. Oh, but they can place it over top. That is excellent. Okay, now will that eliminate contamination up here? Does a little bit. Oh, still going. Got rid of those. Okay. So it spreads out this way, which I kind of didn't really think about. I think this will be fine. So now we know that these won't get contaminated now that we have this one in. So I think it'll be okay, because we're not planting stuff down here. And although this is... how do we get so low on water? Is it the showers? Man, if it was the showers, that was quite a bit of water used. We can start planting sunflowers. So we have quite a bit of resources in terms of wood, and then food and water. We're in an excellent spot. We have an okay amount of gears, planks, and metal blocks, but we're getting this built. Oh, I don't want this actually right here because, well, we need some science. As soon as we get enough science, we'll get this placed right here, and that'll help the production side of things. We'll probably want to get another gear workshop. Now that we got rid of this, we can get rid of this path. Don't need it. In fact, let's just start doing a gear workshop right now. It is a new day and a new season. We have finished the Badtide. We just gotta let all this bad water mix out, I guess. Then we can get some water back into here. You can see the contamination is slowly going away. So let's get this lowered and we'll slowly start raising this up. I don't want to flood everything, although I probably will end up doing that. Raise that all the way up. I guess we just might as well. Oof. It's bouncing around in there. We still have plenty of water, but doesn't mean we shouldn't be pumping some. And it looks like tomorrow we're going to hit that 400 science mark again. Then we can get this gravity battery set up. We do have nice, 4 windmills producing a decent amount of power. But yeah, getting this gravity battery, or at least getting this first one set up, is going to be excellent. Help stabilize everything. Got the first one set up. Let's see, in terms of resources, we have not enough. But we'll start with this. Higher, lower. And of course the wind's not blowing now, so this is at 10% efficiency. So we had an injured beaver running around, so we'll get a medical bed set up. And yeah, that way he can actually heal up. He's just, oh, I guess, man, this is a very popular site. And with the smelter now existing, it's one of the buildings that is more likely to cause injury to a beaver. Sunflower. Yeah, they got this. So now we can have beavers hang out in either of them. So what are you missing for this? Looks like gears. We have no gears. And we have no planks. Do they already put planks into this? They put 4 in. We have 3 lumber mills and 2 gear workshops. We can probably reduce the amount of builders. Yeah. And now let's just max that out. Have them help move goods around. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. It's excellent that we have a lot of spare wood. So, not worrying about that. So that's like one of the base resources. Because if you don't have enough wood, then you can't, make planks, and then planks to gears. It's all bad if you can't get enough wood. So, I think we have enough there. I think really right now it's just the production speed is the limiting factor, and that is really because of the power just being so inconsistent. So the sooner we can get these finished up, the better. And we'll get that one constructed next. I don't know how much one is going to help, but like if we had this right now, this was partially used up, then these windmills will be charging the battery. And it would be cool to get some water wheels constructed down here. That would be excellent. These are the medium ones. Just takes a lot of planks to get all the way down to the bottom. It'd be kind of a fun thing to do. Would that be worth it though? We'd have to set up all the power shafts, which take a gear per elevation, basically. No more than 10 gears, no more than 20 planks. Does this only take wood? It does. That'd be really consistent power. We might do that. First we'll have to get across here. Would we though? There's so many different ways you can do this. It'd probably be easiest to go across, down, down, and then build the water wheels across from this side. And then we could build the power shafts going down this direction out here. And then we could zigzag them down, building some platforms up. That would be a really fun project. We might do that soon. But right now, getting this done. Only a couple of gears left. And this one will start going. Yeah, run at 67% efficiency. And I'm just itching for this to be ready. All the gears. So I'm going to bring it over right now. It looks like it. That's not a hauler. Is he going to build it though? Nope. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward to the next day. What are we on? Day 4 of cycle 5. We're still a little bit low on sunflowers. Just slowly replacing this whole row. And then now we can see, look at that. It's slowly using just enough. So these are all at 100% now. Now we're getting this one. It's just gears. Gears are, yeah, I said that earlier, I think in one of the earlier episodes, that gears are oftentimes one of the limiting factors. So if you can store them up in the beginning, it makes it a lot easier. Man, now it is really flying. Because it's keeping all this at 100%, but it's all shared just from one. Yeah, having 2 will be way better. So after constructing this gravity battery, I think we're going to wrap up today's episode right here. We got a decent amount done. I think it was mainly getting the gravity battery set up and then also getting the smelter. Plus we got through our first Badtide, and it turned out not too bad since we had these contamination barriers surrounding this portion of the water diverger. And we're in a good spot. I don't really know what we're going to do next, but that is for the next episode. We'll figure out what we want to do then. Until then, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. I really do appreciate it, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.